Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need either weight. If you get it to the top of the plate. Wanna run it up, run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get your keep it, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them girl I get salty. When I'm talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lockett, headed in motion. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He's got room to run right at the start. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that, you're...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Howell. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This one from 43 yards away. And this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's two ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Julian Love brings him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Another run here with White. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Here comes the blitz as he looks. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, they got to continue to get that guy the ball.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On first down, it's White. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with White. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Get this complete right side to Otten. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Lockett headed in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Howell. Will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Howell. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25. Second down and 8.
Come 19, come 19. Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. A give, and here's White. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Here's the run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Ready, go!
Throwing here on 3rd, and that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here's Walker. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Charbonnet going to try to pull his way in. He he slams it in there, and he is in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Gray going to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Dragon 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Hut, hut.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free.
Ready up. Let's go. 60 bicep, 60 bicep.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup, and we get you across the state to Orlando and check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Who survives, whose season continues on to next week. One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive begins with a run by White. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
79 Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Let's go now.
They'll run with Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Seahawks are going to take over just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's second down. Back to throw. Howard. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll throw with Howell. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll run here with Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The tight end, Fant, in motion. Now it's Howe. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll look to throw. Going up top. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
The tight end Fant in motion. Howell. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray gonna return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions here.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set up. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Bronco.
They'll throw out of the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position.
And more of the same. Another interception. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Throwing is Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Ray going to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Gray brought in motion. Back to the air one more time. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He connects with Gray on that one. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Check, hurt, hurt. Hey, smash, Bronco.
Here's Howell. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Now a give to Walker, running right. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. Here's 2nd and 9. Lockett headed in motion. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They run with Walker. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Ray going to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag. But You still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the sideline, nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
60, go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Riggs. Trap 60. Hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. What a play on 4th and long. 42 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here we go. One final play. That is caught at the 3. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long,